Hello friends, welcome back to another session for my financial predictions regarding cryptocurrencies. We have Bitcoin and Solana, XRP, those are the cryptos that we are covering for April. So before I begin, today is the day 16th of April, and I also have a quick announcement before I go into full detail with this chart. Okay, so some people have been making very dumb comments in the channel regarding time zones. Some people say that I am wrong because it's not reflecting the same trends on their own specific country's time zones. Okay, that's very dumb to actually say because it's obviously going to be only my time zone that I make my charts on. I don't really care about other people's time zones. I'm not going to make 100 different charts for the same cryptocurrency for free just to please all the people who are too lazy to adapt and switch to the time zone. I mean, this is very obvious. I really shouldn't even be doing an explanation about this, because it's so clear, guys. Look at this right here. This is my time zone. Okay, UTC 6. This is my time zone. I'm not going to make the charts on all the countries, all the different time zones. Okay, that's ridiculous. So it's very easy. If you have a different time zone, if you live in another country, in another continent, whatever, all you have to do is click right here and switch to my time zone, adapt to my charts. Okay, I say this because like I said, there are some really dumb people who think that for some reason I have to make 100 different charts for their own specific countries. Okay, that's really dumb. So if you continue making really dumb comments like that, I'm going to block you. I have no patience for that kind of people. I don't want those people in my channel. Okay, they are no useful to me because I provide what are essentially the best trading signals in the world for free. And some people are so ungrateful that they still demand more content, in the sense that they want their own specific charts for their own specific countries. They are too lazy to even click a button and switch to my time zone. That's ridiculous. So yeah, that was the only announcement. Other announcements, I am also responding to all of your emails. Some of you are sending me repetitive emails. Like I have a person telling me, like he sent me like 7 different emails just yesterday about the same topic. So I don't know if that was a glitch. He lost connection or something. But if you send me that amount of spam emails, my system is going to detect it as spam. So I'm not going to be able to read them. So if you want to send me an email, I'll be happy to answer those emails when I have the time. I really don't have any problem answering any kind of question, but try to be more organized. Okay, don't send me spam emails about the same topic 7 different times. Okay, just be mindful because it's not only you. Many people also talk to me via email. Many people also talk to me via Twitter private message. So be really mindful of my time and the time of others. Okay, be more organized. Anyway, that's all I have for the announcements. Very quick stuff. So basically, every single day that I predicted for April has come to pass. With no exception. Today could possibly be the only exception, but at the same time it isn't, and let me tell you why. Okay, so there was a potential of seeing a very strong correction in the 15th and possibly the 16th of April. Okay, we have the red circle right here, we have the red box, and that means that there was a potential of seeing red days. Now remember, guys, both the red circle and the red box, but especially the red box, they are only alternative days. Okay, it doesn't mean we're going to see 2 consecutive red days. It could be, it could happen, but it's not guaranteed to actually see that. In order for that to had happened, I needed the 16 in a red box right here, which is a yellow box right here. So yellow always means volatility, especially when it's inside a box, or when you have alternative energies sharing one single day, like the case for the 18th of April. So it was a very volatile day right here today, because you can see the price. Basically the day starts around here, climbs very slowly but steady, and reaches basically around 85k, only to crash very hard and go back to 83k. Then it recovers, and it's not a full recovery, but it's enough to actually be around slightly higher than the starting position. Okay, it's very small, because if you actually try to measure this, it's basically less than 1%. This is nothing for cryptocurrencies, and especially Bitcoin. So kind of in range already. The day is looking like it's going to possibly go even lower than this. So it could be a range day by all means. But yeah, I'm telling you this because it was a very volatile day. And I had someone on Twitter ask me yesterday, and I was confused because I read my own chart wrong. But yeah, basically, to clarify, these days are alternative days. It doesn't mean we're going to see 2 consecutive red days, because these boxes, they always represent the strongest movements, the strongest trends. So it's completely possible to see 2 absolutely bonkers red days, like the 2 go really, really hard, a really massive crash, consecutive crash, but it's kind of unlikely. It's not really it's not something that we see really that often. So yeah, I only say this to clarify. But yeah, basically every single other day I've been nailing it. I told you that April was going to be very volatile, so far we're going up and down, and in the next coming days, especially around the 19 to 20, I think one of these days could provide a very good opportunity to jump like really, really high and go full, and potentially even recover the peak that we saw on April, around 88k. The starting position for April was around 83k, so already kind of slightly higher than this. It will probably end higher. We'll have to see. The only days that could really screw this up are the 21 to the 23, one of these days. And this is something that I was telling you. For example, 19 to 20. The 19 is on yellow, so yellow always means either range or volatility. So if this means volatility, if it ends up being a very volatile day, and at the same time it's already within the green box, that means we could potentially see right here a likely scenario of seeing 2 consecutive green days, maybe even 3 green days. Okay, most likely could be the 19 and the 20, because 21 is very volatile, and also the beginning of the red box right here. And right here was the danger zone that I was talking about, that could bring some potential. It could be a correction that basically erases most of the gains that we could see in previous days. This is very likely to happen, especially around the 22, but also could hit 23. But again, 22 also very volatile. So guys, because many new people are coming to my work and they have no idea how to read the charts, even though it's very easy, I really invite you all to look at my tutorial. Okay, the tutorial is like the only video pin on my channel. It's like when you go to my main page, it's the only video that shows up right away. So I do that because it's the most important video for newcomers. Most of you who are watching me and commenting, you guys are veterans. You already know this. So there's no need for you guys to know this, but the new people, they really need to know this. Especially because I received another very dumb comment that was telling me that, oh my god, this is not a tutorial because it's not telling me how to actually do the strategy. Okay, and it's also something that I need to clarify, I guess, for those new people. there's no way I can teach this. Okay, there's no humanly possible way to actually teach you this, because I don't use any indicators, I don't use any news, I don't use anything. I am very new to trading myself, not even a year with experience, and with consistent experience trading. It's because I'm very busy doing other works, doing other business with my friends. It's because I also have sports predictions. They also take a lot of my time. Guys, this ability is my, call it whatever you want, my powers, my gift to predict the future, whatever. I can predict the future, not just on finances. Okay, I have done other works, especially on Twitter. That's where I share many of my previous works, geopolitical predictions, all of that stuff, sports predictions, And it's I really can't teach you how to predict the future. Okay, I really can't, because I guess you have to be born with the ability to actually predict the future. And when you're born with that ability, you don't need anyone to teach you anything. So I really cannot teach you this. It's not a strategy that I use. It's just my talent, my abilities, whatever you call them. So yeah, I also say this because some people are very, very they are completely confused by the way this chart looks like. I have many people telling me the circles, or the bubbles as I call them, what they mean and what they represent. I mean, I know, because it's a completely different way to trading. No one else has done this, and no one else trades, or let alone makes charts like I do. So yeah, that's for the people coming to the work, newcomers, and that's basically all of the trading signals for Bitcoin. So let's take a look at XRP. Basically, almost the same with XRP. The same patterns right here: volatility, corrections. For example, I told you around the 12 to the 15 in this danger zone, or danger box, red box. We saw a very volatile crash yesterday on the 15th of April, like I told you. Kinda the same on the 13th of April. Look at this. Also a very powerful crash. These days were also both in red, the red circle right here for both days. So, like I said, every single day so far, I've been nailing it. Now, for XRP, this is where it looks kind of more tricky, or we could say it's kind of another scenario. So you see that Bitcoin was very volatile. XRP wasn't. Really, it was not a very volatile day. You can see that the price basically returns to the exact same position. There's really no change at all. And all of what happened in between these positions is basically very small. This is not even, I mean, it's a very small profit, if anything, if going long on short, but it's not a really decent profit. It's not a decent movement to trade. So I was expecting maybe more volatility right here for XRP, because in my last videos I told you that you can see the 16 right here on the green box, the 16 on the red, the 16 on the red box as well. So I was sensing more volatility for both coins, Bitcoin and XRP, but especially XRP, because it was showing more clear signals for volatility. But I really didn't see any of this today, unless something really crazy happens in the next few hours, which I obviously don't think it can. So having said that, the only days for the next trading signals are very similar. You can see there's a potential of seeing a green day tomorrow, and could be a very volatile day, because look, the red box right here, like I told you just moments ago, it doesn't mean consecutive days. Okay, it only means one of these days. So obviously we did not see a really strong correction today. So the most logical conclusion is that it can happen tomorrow. At the same time, tomorrow is also the beginning of this opportunity zone. So what this tells me is that this day, tomorrow, especially for XRP, is going to be very volatile and could provide opportunities for both long and short in the same day. For example, the price could begin with a massive uptrend. Let's say, just for an example, a massive uptrend like, I don't know, 6%, and then a massive correction right after. Okay, so maybe that's going to happen tomorrow because XRP is more relaxed, but to see 2 consecutive range days, the first one being today, obviously, it's going to be kind of hard. I don't really see a pattern for, well, yeah, maybe at the beginning of the the first week of April, but I don't know. For some reason, I think it's not likely. But yeah, after that, we can see possibly another either range or volatility, especially more range around the 18 to 19. So possibly these days, which on Bitcoin are looking like they could be more active, more with more movements. Maybe it can be an XRP, a more relaxed version of that. But you can see many of these days also correlate to the green box that Bitcoin shows. So 2021, possibly one of the best days for XRP and crypto markets in general. So yeah, having said that, guys, that's all I have for you. Already took a long time with this video for some reason. So I wish you a good day. Again, like, share, and subscribe. Give me your comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.